I came by here the other day when I was exercising late in the day. It was 4 or 5 o'clock, and I just thought, oh man, the sun looks so good down here on all this water and the monuments and everything at this time. It's like, what, 4:30, 3:30, something like that. But what I'm planning on is tonight at 7, maybe 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to be live on both streams, on Ustream, YouTube and Facebook, on Let's Go Help and Facebook, and talk about how to be the first in line for all this stuff. I think this is probably the most important thing about the new money that's out, that it goes quickly, and you saw it last time, months ago, and every time a new city puts out money, to do something, it's gone before you get there. Now the cities and states and counties are still putting out new programs. Every day there's new programs with the old money. They haven't finished the old money. So what I want to talk about tonight is how to get the new programs that are out there. These are brand new programs. They're not going to be at the same places. Some of them will be, some of them not. Hi-yo, hi-yo, I pay that I am the first to get it, absolutely. Still recovering from COVID-19. I doubled you in the first hack. Oh, I see. Yeah, I've been hacked in Facebook, and so that I have trouble answering questions and getting all that. Hopefully, and actually I was hacked in YouTube too. So that's why don't leave me a message in YouTube. There's other people answering that stuff that I can't, I talk to the robots on YouTube, and of course, I don't know if we'll live long enough to get there. But my suggestion is not to leave me a description. I miss them very much. And because there's people who will see your question and they say, I could solve that, just call Harry. He did it for me and he made me $1 million. Harry's full of shit, he's full of shit who's answering for me. And you're gonna get screwed. And that's the hard part. And people who can't afford it, and that's what they're doing, because there is such desperation out there. They know they could get people to fall for that because they don't have a question. Question about working in North Carolina. In December, I moved back to San Francisco. You apply both places for the unemployment because they both have different kind of requirements. You don't know. You just don't lie what you're doing or where you are. You're in San Francisco, maybe contact the people in North Carolina, or where is that where it was? North Carolina, I forget. Contact them to see. Oh, North Carolina, yeah. And if you can't, call the your old elected official where you were in North Carolina, and call them and use the phone, because you're not going to get it quickly anywhere else. You got to use the phone. This has become a phone game now, and that's hard to get through too. But it is, it's killer. And I know a lot of big organizations don't even have phones or whatever, but you wait on hold, you do whatever you have helped so many people during the pandemic. Thank you for caring and sharing. Merry Christmas to you, Claudia. The information I was out. So come back at 7 o'clock tonight. I'm going to be out of this wind. I'm sure that wind is noisy. Noisy wind for an old windbag like me. But isn't that a nice scene back there? Now I'll show you the scene the other way. I can't even see it. You see it? Oh, see? That's the Washington Monument. And this is the World War II Memorial. I see in the new bill, see the bill with the CARES Act, thank you, LaDonna, also has 2 new monuments in the Smithsonian. Over there you could see the African American Museum, I forget what they call it. See it, the Dart building next to the Washington Monument? That's supposed to be terrific. I haven't been in there yet. But they're going to have one more. The Latin American or Latina Museum. I guess they're going to go, no, not Latina, Latino, Latinx. I get confused on all these new terms. Have one, and I think one for women. Wow. Next we'll have a dog one. Maybe they're even more important than than a lot of people I know anyway. And that's that bill that has the CARES Act in it. I'm getting behind this, maybe get rid of the wind. Also has dozens of other things in there. So I want to sort of go over that a little bit, because look, for daycare money, you don't have to pay taxes on a whole bunch of stuff. There's other things that the government money for your business, 5,000 people aren't aware of, as long as you hire people. So it's all, and it's front loaded. It's not afterwards. Front money they give you. So there's all kinds of weird. Oh, we are back. Whoa, that was, I thought it was gone forever. I don't know. I went behind that wall. Maybe Homeland Security gets for me. What are the requirements for the VP? Again, is it only for 3 months, back pay? Don't know. No, and nobody knows yet. I went to the SBA website. Keep an eye on it. Remember, what you should do right now is find out who your congressman is and who your 2 senators are by going to a website called commoncause.org, and you say, look for my elected official. Get their websites, get their phone numbers. They're your ace in the hole. They're your your magic numbers. They're your lifeline to get to the bureaucracy. Oh, who are they after? At least it's not me. But in this COVID days, you never know. So cold out here, windy. I'll see you at 7 o'clock on either one. Let's Go Help for members and on YouTube. And by the way, I just did a video I put up. The one before this on YouTube has a free report on the grant money for rent, and it's up to 12 months of rent. They give you a grant to pay 12 months of rent and 3 months in the future. Incredible. Who would have ever known to ask that? So look, that it's under the in the description of the video before this one on YouTube, and I put it up on Facebook. People have it too. So I'll see you. Let's see, what time is it? I can't tell. There's no clock on this. So see you at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.